Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to our cooking show this week. We are going to be making a Donair Dip tonight. It's a favorite in our house for sure. So we're going to get started on that pretty quick. But we have our kids here this week. This is the first show that we've had with them actually here. So they're just all standing on the side here, dying to get in and introduce themselves. So then they'll be going downstairs. So come on, guys, introduce yourselves.
This is Cole.
This is Cole.
I'm Avery the princess.
Oh, hang on.
I'm Avery the princess.
Hi, Zach.
I'm Avery the princess.
Okay, honey.
I'm Zach.
I'm
Josh. I'm Avery the
Josh.
princess.
I'm Sam. Over here, buddy. There you go.
about the little
And then we have Harper.
Hi, I'm Harper the princess.
The princess, that's right.
All right, you
Oh,
six to
Avery
the basement.
So head downstairs, guys.
Bye.
And we'll see you in a bit.
Go downstairs, guys.
It says
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yona Walker.
Okay, go downstairs,
See
guys.
you next week.
Okay, Avery, off you go.
Yona Walker is watching. Walker.
Oh, awesome, honey. Awesome.
All right.
Okay, guys,
It's downstairs,
off you go.
please.
Off you go.
So as we
right.
said, we're going to be doing our Donair Dip this week. And yeah, that's the 6 children.
So I'm going to
Drink it.
Cole.
Cole, we're trying to do something right now, please.
Pour it in the
So
Cole.
this is what's going to happen when there's 6 kids, unfortunately. We're going to get
Pour it-
disrupted
look at me.
sometimes.
Pour it in the bathroom and go over to the Cole.
So anyways, as we said, we're doing Donair Dip this week. Lindsay's going to go over the ingredients and stuff like that, and we're going to talk a little bit, not just so much about HempWorks, but about direct sales in general and MLMs in general, and just sort of how they came about in Lindsay's life and my life. And we're going to talk about one of our great products, and
Which I just started using
we're going to sort of go
this
from there.
morning.
So it's been a pretty good week so far. So our 4 days with the kids is coming to an end now.
It is.
And we're going to soon
It's been a busy
4 days
4
of
days.
kidless, and we're gonna go. So, Donair Dip. So this is one of our go-tos. So we kind of had the 2 facets of life. We have 4 days with the kids and 4 days without the kids, and Donair Dip seems to be one of our favorites when we don't have the kids. So you just want to talk about what's in the Donair Dip there, Linz?
I do. So we start out with lean ground beef and just some of the spices that you put in and you need into the
And
meat.
this will all be posted afterwards too.
It
so.
will. To make it taste like the Donair meat, we've got paprika, cayenne pepper, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, some salt and pepper. So that's mixed into the meat and then just cooked in the frying pan. So I pre-did that, obviously, being efficient. So we've got once this is cooked, then you add, and I kind of left a little part to mix.
So one big
together.
thing too, when you're mixing the meat together, you got to really mix all the spices in. They call it kneading, I think is what
Yes.
they call it. But
That is what they call it, Tom.
you knead it all in together. And for making the sauce too, it's a little bit easier if you have the cream cheese soft, just because it kind of gets mixed
It
in
is
and
soft,
melted.
yeah.
So that's what
So-
Lindsay's doing. We'll see. This is
So-
usually where we have an explosion.
In here, I have this is homemade Donair Dip sauce. So one thing about living out west, and I've discovered that people don't realize what real Donair sauce is, except if you're from the East Coast. And you guys know, right? Anybody watching from the East Coast?
Saving an explosion.
This is delicious. This is like in our lives daily.
Is it really?
Of course. So I made this. This is with sweet condensed milk, vinegar, and some garlic powder. So we mix that in.
It's 1 can of the sweet condensed milk, 1/4 cup of vinegar, and I don't know, a little bit of garlic powder.
Half a teaspoon. So, all right. Thank you, Tom. And we've got our cream cheese. One block.
Again, too much isn't really a
Cream
bad thing.
cheese. Too much is not a bad thing. Now, can you pass me that cheese, please? Tom?
Next is just regular mozzarella cheese. And you're only going to put half your amount in now, and the other half actually goes on top afterwards.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll take care of this and
Awesome.
you can...
So, so as you both know, we're affiliates with HempWorks. Lindsay started in May, and then I followed suit in. I don't know when I started
I
as
didn't
affiliate.
start in May, dear.
Sorry. Well, we both started. I don't know our dates. I didn't write notes down.
I
So
started the product in June, and I started promoting it in September.
Okay, she started the product in June and started promoting it in September, and I followed suit in end of October, start of November. So a lot of people get fearful of MLMs or direct sales and stuff like that, and they get these weird ideas wrapped around. So one thing I like about HempWorks is really it's like a non-pressure type place to work. It's
Well, it
or
has a
affiliate.
negative stigma, but you know what? When it comes to network marketing, you're your boss. The effort and the time you put in is for yourself and for building your business. And that's the great thing about it is networking with other people, because you meet fantastic people, like-minded people that want that little bit extra than the rest of them.
The nice thing is too, there's so many different ways to do about it. It gives you a life. Like Lindsay's able to stay home and look after her kids both on days we have them and before and after school on the days that are her previous partners. And for me, working around shift work and stuff like that gives me a chance to make a little bit of residual income and stuff like that. So this is Lindsay's second direct sales with MLM she's been involved in. She also is with Laval.
Yeah.
So she's got a couple different avenue
And
streams
there's
there.
actually, we have some new protein bars coming out with Laval.
So-
I believe February. Yes. So I'm anxious.
So you're
try
able to
those
juggle more than one and be able to happy with both. And for me, it's something I personally don't like. I'll talk to my friends or my family and stuff about it, but I actually enjoy sort of going out and reaching out to other people that I
but
don't
then
know.
at the same time, we're super competitive. So, a night for us is like watching TV, hanging out, working on HempWorks.
And that's the nice thing is you
But-
can do it as you're watching TV or as you're doing
Yeah.
things. It's something good. So that's sort of our side of things. And the cannabis industry in itself is pretty industry. It's changing. It's rapidly growing.
Well, it's growing.
It's
a brand
something
new
that's totally
industry.
different. So again, if you're interested in our products, you know where to find us. And if you're interested in the business side of things too, if you're looking for a challenge or the cannabis industry is something that interests
Or if
you,
you're looking for
reach out
extra
to us,
money
so,
and you're
yeah.
at home and it's something you think you would be passionate about.
and there's different ways. That's a good point, even with the money too. Then it's like you use it as more of an income source and for your day-to-day
Of
living.
course.
For me, it's more of a residual income that I can save it for us to do the extra things that cost
Like
lots of money.
Disney?
Like Disney, which we just booked our
We just booked our
hotels for
trip.
this week.
We're going to Disney with all 6 kids driving. No, we're not crazy.
might be
In
when we get back,
July.
though.
So stay tuned for that. We'll be going live with a few things, no doubt, along the way. Tom, do you want to check the comments? Because
Sure do, if I knew how to do that, Linz.
Yeah.
It says a couple people are watching. That's always a good thing. I don't know what I just did there, so I'm just going to
oh,
stop
that's
touching
fine.
it.
No, that's
You know
good.
what? How about I stare and you do
No.
comments, Lindsay?
So back to the recipe. I just want to show you guys.
Out my foot.
I just
Did you
stepped
step
on
it?
Tom's foot, but he was in the way. So we have the Donair Dip in there, all mixed together. This is the filling. We put in the pan.
This is, when I say the Donair Dip's fabulous, it is. So this week, actually, for giveaways, just because that's how I worked out, we actually have
Yeah.
3. So if you like, share our video, or if you already have liked and shared it, you're going to be entered in. So
And
there's
especially if you're local in Airdrie, because Tom's going to be delivering this to some
Somebody.
lucky person after.
there's a yummy pan that Lindsay and I are going to consume tonight while watching The Bachelor.
That's
One of
right.
our favorites, most likely hemp working and eating the Donair. And there's a third batch that I'm actually going to take to work with me tomorrow for
He
the guys
works-
at 89 Station.
Yeah, so Tom works at the fire department at 89, and he's on shift tomorrow, so he'll take that and they can have a little snack in the evening or something.
It's probably going to be a pre-dinner
A
appetizer.
pre-dinner. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Or maybe lunch. Never know.
Maybe lunch. So here we go. We've got it in the pan. I'm going to sprinkle the mozzarella cheese on top.
Hey, do you want me to do that, Linz, and you can talk about...
Yeah, you finish this up. So I just wanted to briefly touch on this product. Let me get over on that side.
You need to yell. We're on camera, okay?
HempWorks Renew. Okay, so that is our anti-aging cream with apple stem cells. I just started it today, so I'm looking forward to see what it does for me. And I will keep everybody posted along the way. I have some redness here, which mean, I think I'm being my own doctor, but I think it might be rosacea. So I'm interested to see exactly.
I think it's just a beauty mark.
Aren't you sweet? I'm interested to see exactly what if it makes a difference with that. So I'm getting some acne as well. So I'm interested to see when I'm using it consistently every day what it does. So I will yeah.
I might use
Give
that
it
on my
back
face
to
too.
Tom here.
See if I can make myself look more babyish.
So
So I put the cheese all over on top.
and you basically in the oven for 40 minutes?
40 minutes-ish. It's bubbly and brown.
And then do you want to get the chips out so we can show people what they're consumed with? Then we have onions and tomatoes for after it's out of the oven.
So we just use the old Tostitos. If you want to try making the meal a little bit healthier, you can go with the multigrain. But ultimately you're eating Tostitos with Donair Dip, so health is most likely out the window. And the finished,
This is definitely not on the healthy side, but
finished
hey.
product is you'd be putting some of the tomatoes and the onions
Yeah.
on top. And that's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven.
Okay, so this is the finished product. And like I said, if you're from the East Coast, you definitely know what Donair and Donair sauce are. And this actually was a lady from Halifax, I do believe. And she calls it the Hallie Dip. So, like, it's a favorite of ours. We're going to enjoy it tonight, and the fire department will enjoy it tomorrow.
And somebody in Airdrie.
Somebody in Airdrie
Which
will...
we'll let know momentarily.
we'll know momentarily. We'll have it delivered to their door. So,
And since we didn't really have the recipe posted or anything like that, we sort of winged this one. If you go to our page, Health, Hemp, and Happiness, we'll
Yes.
have both the recipe for the actual dip up and also the recipe for the Donair sauce up. So sometimes you just feel like Donair sauce with garlic fingers or other delicious yummy things.
that's right.
So,
So, I think that's it.
think that's
Hey?
it.
I think we're going to do the draw. And once again, if you have any questions about HempWorks, HempWorks Airdrie is our Facebook page. Or, message me. You know where to find me. So, thanks for tuning in this week. Next week, what are you working?
I'm off on Monday.
You're off? So, I guess Monday again. We'll stick to Mondays as long as Tom's not working. So, tune in next week. I don't think we've decided what we're making.
You know what?
But
If you're watching this and you have an idea or a meal you like, throw it out to us. Throw us the recipe. And we'll go with it. If not, I got a couple things.
of course
going.
you do.
So it might be something with mushrooms. I like mushrooms.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.